those ones. He's bringing the experience that maybe the other two might be missing a little bit still. At least we saw how in the interview he definitely hyped them up.
On the right side, Czar is immediately creating the pressure in. Joker out with Vengeful Spirit's one of the most powerful things.
To make that look a bit of an embarrassing moment for him.
Czar now closing in for the last dish effort, but they only got 5 seconds left and no chance at making it at all. Joker with 12 gems strong, a pole.
Just now, as Revenant and X-Pac really are fighting for their lives in this series, pushing themselves forwards, but they've got so many stars to collect, and I just don't see there being enough time or enough bodies even to be able to collect up the stars. 14 to SK Gaming, Revenant X-Pac onto the 6 now with 3 seconds. SK Gaming have made this look easy. Speed gear as well to get some good value to close the gap already. Samantha going straight onto OU, who is the best person for him to be focusing his attention on. But once the Max and the Frank have their utility and push him forward, that's when I'm going to get a little bit worried for Humble. Look at this, an opening door. Now TSC pushing forwards, low HP, can't really do much on this left-hand side. Engine trying to get the ball to him regardless, but Humble knew they had a good chance to defend that.
Toxic Lotus spread themselves pretty thin now. TOC getting pinched on the left side.
Putting his thumbs on this gadget front, but now with 10 gems, it's all down for Toxic Lotus to get this reset, and Boss still in position. It's going to make that a terrible task for Toxic Lotus, but there is still hope. There's not much time, however, to push back, and with Lukey having that super as well, the evasion is going to be there no matter what for Humble, and that is going to be it.
A whole lot of damage, and he'll have to retreat momentarily. It doesn't seem like Elevate has successfully managed to hold on to mid for any extended period. His head, only 12% remaining on Elevate safe. Levy continues the pressure, 15 seconds to go. Patchy and Vegeta know it's over as well. Hardly an effort to get into mid. With 10 seconds still on the clock, they're not wasting any movements here. They know that's a Zeta Division win in set number 1.
A confident showing from Zeta to start things off, but a close set nonetheless. Elevate starts off so strong, almost overthrown.
Which was the urgency. Taking a moment as well for Elevate to get in here. A bit idle as well.
Aware to it and kind of giving them the time that they need to see through any potential issues on their side. And of course, we want to be as competitive as possible, and if there's an issue, we've got to solve it. So we'll check in with them shortly. But certainly looking back to that last game and how prepped to be in that position themselves, to be able to stand other mids, keep it going forward. Getting it's full HP, 90% now and closing, and they should be able to get this done. One final dish attempt by Zeta, and it's not going to be enough. We see a set is not push it through. At the moment, Zeta are looking very calm, really like composed, and look at Levy cycling already.
That's impressive as a Carl as well, and he's getting massive value with the gadget around the right side. Patchy's going to be burning down a little bit more, and here comes Shitanto to keep on the pressure!
Come on!
What a pull from Suzuku!
Nice way now, Suzuku and Shitanto coming in for support. It's going to be a goal! It's no way around it! Zeta
get group stage match. Already help from beyond pop by Kyodog. That's an issue for someone like Luke.
Lots of health points on the other end, and Crow can only do a little bit of poke damage. It's going to take a real hypercharge or Crow dive to make a difference. Kyodog, super goes through, connects with 2, Zeus falls as well. Fire Crow scoops up all of these gems, and Loud have a countdown.
Yeah, not enough for Tribe here. That Tara super is really scary, Kenny, and they're going to look to try and go for a last-ditch attempt to get these gems out of Loud's hands, but it might be too much to ask. Zeus goes in, lacks the backup, and Loud are more than happy to retreat to their side of the map with the back.
Yeah, I feel better about their odds, but nonetheless, it all comes down to how they play it on the battlefield. Luffy.
10k HP on Grigri, so it's basically map control in a can. You just pop it, and you're able to move back a little more. Kyodog has hypercharge ready to go. Tribe are threatening. They're behind by 3 stars, and they've got to make a play. RBM Super's ready to go. Clearly looking to wait this bubble out. Luffy also starting to posture a bit further forward, but Zeus is struggling to get into the game. There goes RBM, stunned out, but Adino's going to push back. He tries to go in, but he gets caught. 6 stars now for Loud, but it's a blue star difference. Adino's trying to cut them off for the pass. Luffy's so low. Zeus tries to super, it works out. Loud almost get there, but it's the blue star that gets Tribe Gaming the set.
That's the Tribe Gaming we're used to seeing. That ball is so far away. It's going to take a lot for Tribe Gaming, but here's a breakthrough, looking for a kill. Oh, he's dangerous. He's getting away. Top right-hand side. Breakaway for RBM. He's sprinting for that ball. Zeus, Luffy, there to assist. Low HP, knocks it through. No! Stopped at the goal line. Blunder from Tribe.
Close but no cigar. It was the Barley that came out. Theoretically, the lowest damage brawler of Loud, but he's able to stop the goal attempt. And now with 14 seconds left in this round, Luffy's trying to dash forward with that gadget, but he won't get close enough Great start for Loud. They've got the oppressive comp with great front-loaded damage. And it's more in his first round than Tribe can really handle.
Tough beat there.
But nobody close enough to the jacket to be affected by them. There's the dive from RBM, which would have looked great with the ball not cornered. Adinho now trying to camp on it, but this might be a problem now for Loud. Their spawners won't get there in time, and Tribe. Super. Folks, we are headed to overtime on this one. Luffy's already trying to threaten on that left-hand side, but Zeus has to get Grigri into the game now. Adinho pops that hypercharge just for the raw stats, but it expires at an inopportune moment. He's brought down. Tribe with the player advantage now as Kaido gets to pop his own hyper, but it's respected. Tribe just back away from it. Kaido's caught out in the open. Makes some space, but again, Tribe come in looking for another goal.
This is where health points matter, but Luffy has broken away. Super fast. Oh, he missed the mark! Denied! And now that ball's gonna sit on the top left-hand side. Tribe have to do it all over again.
Still 30 seconds to play. Firecrow dropping the gadget, but he himself is brought down. It's Kaido getting aggressive. What super does he have? The gas. RBM goes in with the burrow. Adinho's got to clear the ball away, but there might not be enough time now for Loud, who are on their last legs. Firecrow low, brought to heel. Tribe with the numbers in the goal. Walk in to secure a hard-fought second set.
Airing down the middle. Luffy from range now top. One shot away from Bonnie, but nonetheless, Loud are going to have to push forward at an unprecedented speed.
Yeah, hyper there from Zeus. Much more coverage off that fire field. 13 seconds left in the round here, and Tribe have no way to come back, folks. They can only trigger the next stage of that safe, but then they'll not have another opportunity to do that damage. Very strong showing, and you already know when it's back to business. Poking them down at long range on this Bonnie. Firecrow dashes forward, and another super developed. RBM trying to avoid him now. Dive over towards Kaido. He brings him down. Tribe safe though, down to 50. Always a penny turret in play at incendiary field, ticking things down. Tribe Gaming have lost control of this game entirely. It's been a slow safe, and I really feel that's asking a little bit too much here at Tribe Gaming. Here come Loud, thundering through. They know they can end the set right here, right now. We are headed.
Goes down as well. This is going to be an instant wipe here if RBM isn't careful. Has the gadget. An easy dagger there from Firecrow to bring down the entire roster of Tribe Gaming.
And Luffy can't match the output of any of these brawlers in the 1-to-1, not even the Crow, so he really needs to wait for the rest of Tribe to get here. Zeus needs to be fairly sparing with his ammunition. You can shoot through it quite quickly when your opponents are strafing a lot. And Kaido's already worked his way through the back. Look at that little 1-2 punch on towards the Crow. And Zeus says, I don't really want to be the one standing on the point. I don't want to have to accrue that progress. And so Loud have gotten so far ahead already.
Less value out of that loose super as well. With everybody going down, they could still skate a little bit. No brawlers aiming at them. Kyo Dog hypercharge keeping him up. Andy survives, now flanking left hand, and down goes 1, 2, 3 brawlers for Tribe Gaming. Loud exploding here in game number 1.
This is a problem. There isn't really enough support by the looks of things for RBM, and he's outranged pretty heavily by this Griff. All too easy for Adinho. The Draco's down. Kaido strafing forward, soaking up this damage from Zeus, damage that otherwise would have gone in the direction of the less mobile Griff, who now pops that hypercharge. Walls ignored. Luffy down 87. RBM's in trouble as well. 96% and counting for Loud. What a draft. What a comp. And what a point to lock this series up. Tribe now can't give them even a moment. Firecrow dives on him. He's able to find the one. He pushes through. Zeus a little bit low, but Loud get the job done. South America explode back onto the scene after a couple of years under the thumb of the rest of the world. And they do it by upsetting the hometown heroes. Yeah, just
For Revenant X-Spark here, 39 for Elevate. Elevate before had, I think, only 4%.
Goes a little bit low. Look at the dodging from Vegeta. And the mechanics on full display. Jay caught out by Evex. And this is Elevate just tap dancing all over them. What a showing in this first round on Hideout, man. These guys are...
This is easy to look down on yourself. It's a short recovery time as well. I'm glad Zeus is smiling, being...
I don't know if he has the best sort of DPS on safes, really. I don't know if Miko is your go-to for base racing.
Well, so far it's at least contesting. Lumi on defense. Luffy, easy shots to penetrate through that safe. It's really running away from them right now. This is the closest we have to a base race in this format with the change to heist. 1280s raining down, neck and neck. A gadget goes through, jumping to the other end. Engine looking to pour out damage. It's a frantic finish here, and the Miko wins them one.
Safe. 24% still here for Toxic Lotus. Engine too hard to catch it.
Tags Engine, the last man standing. Look how easy these dodges are. The Think Super making a difference, but it's just a few percentage points remaining. RBM alone can get the job done himself.
The lane Luffy was playing in. Now though, Hypercharge active. Engine might have bitten up more than he could shoot here. Hypnotized, but he already got the montage off. That is so big brain from him. Laurie's on the field though, looking dangerous. Zeus, 1 versus 2. Now doesn't even have his counterpart to work with, and he's stuck in the corner as the bottles come raining in. Gives a rattled Hive. Engine able to avoid it there, just playing outside of its range. Zeus getting aggressive. This is what I talked about Larry and Laurie needing the map control. RBM, nowhere to be here. Gadget's out, realizes he doesn't want to go after Engine, but OU's caught in the corner now. Toxic Lotus have got to go aggressive. They've got to save Private Barley, and they get OU out alive. It's all down to Luffy, 1 versus 3. And he'll have to jump into the fog and have this one over with.
Grit is as well. Make it a 4v2 at this point. RBM going in. He has to. No other choice. They have to make magic happen. Down goes one. 2v2 situation. Zeus lobbing up shots. Barley full HP. And RBM has to dive in at a perfect time. Last call goes on the ground. And it's down to their final life. Shockwaves sent across North America. Chinese mainland has done the unthinkable here in Dallas.
It's a moment to savor for the challenges from...
Able to get any damage off of him and sneaks right back into that jungle. Same thing as well for Firecrow. Here's the hypercharge out from Suzuku. 1 and looking for 2. Firecrow takes to the sky, no kills. Suzuku gets him on re-entry, and things are looking fantastic for Zeta.
Yeah, lovely stuff there from Suzuku, then just leveling up as well. Level 5 now above Levi's head 2, and it's actually Lau that are slightly behind. Level 4 above Ademio, and he's